YTBC, what's the deal? Now, some of you may know Kevin Garnett plays with the Minnesota Timberwolves now, played with the Celtics, won a championship. Then he's back with the Timberwolves in his veteran years, trying to be a leader, trying to be a leader in the locker room, so on and so forth. But in his MVP years when he played for the Timberwolves, they used to call him the big ticket because he was the big ticket around town, a young kid out of high school coming to Minnesota, putting on, right? I think Anthony Joshua is going to be the new big ticket, man. Charles Martin, the IBF champ, very confident. Went over. I seen an interview in the UK. He is very. I like Martin, man. Come from that All-American heavyweight camp out there in Carson, California, with guys like Dominic Brazil and Gerald Washington, so on and so forth. But the Martin versus Joshua tickets were going in 90 seconds. Now, shouts out to FightNews.com. I believe this article, if you can read it for yourself. Let me just read a little bit of it. It says, tickets for the IBF World Heavyweight title blockbuster between world champion Charles Martin and Olympic gold medalist Anthony Joshua sold out in just 90 seconds on Friday, ahead of their clash at the O2 in London on April 9th, live on Sky Sports box office. Martin travels to England for the first defense of the title that he landed in Brooklyn in January against Tsar Glazkov. And the California-based St. Louis powerhouse has told Joshua that he'll knock him out to retain his title and take his fans in the process. All right, let me read some quotes from the fighters. I'm strong and I'll be ready to KO him and win over his fans, said Martin. The boxing scene here is booming and I want part of it. It's just business, and I'll show on the night that I mean business. I'll return to the UK in April in phenomenal shape, ready for battle. He's a pretty specimen and those muscles are fine and dandy, but when he gets tired, I get stronger. When he starts to go downhill, there's no fear in me. I've been walking this earth for 29 years now. I am afraid of no man. I want what he's got, the praise, the attention, the fans, plain and simple. Fair enough. They both want what each other has. He wants the stardom. It's kind of like when Mayweather fought De La Hoya. Mayweather was looked at as the pound for pound fighter at the time, and Oscar wanted that, but in return Floyd wanted all of the pay-per-view numbers and all the fans and the big $20 million paychecks, so on and so forth, that Oscar was getting. So this is kind of the same, although Martin isn't a long reigning champion, but he still has a portion of the heavyweight championship. Although we view Tyson Fury as the champion, Martin and Deontay Wilder still have a portion of the championship. So Joshua wants that, So let me read some more quotes here. People say you are only as good as your last fight, but that's in the past, said Martin. When he's in there with me, I'm going to keep my eyes on him, stay sharp. It's not him and Dillian White, it's him and Charles Martin. I'm going to study him in my camp, and I'll keep my eyes on him until the job is done. So tickets going in 90 seconds. Who knows? The damn fight might last 90 seconds, but great to hear this news. The UK, man, shouts out to you guys, man, because you guys really are behind your fighters, man. You guys love boxing. They love boxing here too in the States, but something about the UK and their fight fans, they really love. They'll go travel. You seen Ricky Hatton and them dudes, man, come over here, fucking 6,000 people, 6,000 people coming along with them to cheer his name. So the O2 is going to be rocking. I seen Charles Martin, I believe it was on a Sky Sport network, and he was doing some type of interview live, and he was, he seemed pretty confident, man. Had his gold chain on, swag, and he was feeling himself. He's very confident, man, and I don't think he wants to just enjoy having the title. I think he wants to prove himself. Some people saying he's trying to cash out by offering the fight to Parker in New Zealand first, but Duco couldn't get the money up, and then they offered it to Joshua, and they could get the money up, and they're able to host the event, but we'll see what goes on, because you can say that Charles Martin is just as unproven as Anthony Joshua. But I'm glad that these tickets are going in 90 seconds. That lets you know the significance of this fight and just how much the world is anticipating, waiting for this fight. So going in 90 seconds, YTBC. I'm out.